and welcome back to the spooky edition of Syracuse Unpeeled. I'm your host, Leonardo DiCaprio, and I just won my first Oscar. Some people call me Alex O'Toole, and I actually won this before Leo won his, but that's besides the point. Joining me tonight, we have Jillian Lynch as the Hotline Bling Girl, which I can only assume was inspired by my Drake Halloween costume from last year. Up next, we have Taryn Verricchio as the Fashion Police, which we might not have known was the Fashion Police if she hadn't told us, and Kate Bernhardt, aka Amy Schumer's Milk Lemonade. Clearly, guys, we're excited about Halloween, and tonight we'll be talking about a new Girl Scout cookie cereal, DJ Khaled's Baby Boy, and all things Halloween-y, or at least some of them. And later, I'll be sitting down with Zach Barnes to discuss his NBA-themed podcast. So our first story tonight is brought to you by our friend Way Back Wednesday. As we all know, Zayn Malik has happily been shacking up with supermodel Gigi Hadid. However, Malik's ex-fiancé Perry Edwards of Little Mix has revealed more about their split, claiming that Zayn dumped her over text, saying it was, quote, the worst time of her life. Jillian, what do you think of this juicy new info?
I can't say I'm surprised.
Big fan?
I have some issues with Zayn. I think he's ruined a lot for me, and I think he needs with one D. You know?
You're okay. Still salty about
I'm still a little upset. So clearly, he just has like some relationship problems.
Okay.
You know.
So we won't make you talk about it if you don't want to.
Yeah,
But what do you guys feel about the text message breakup here?
I lose a little respect for
honestly
him.
Classy. Better to actually break up with her than not break up with her at all, is what I'm saying.
They were living together and engaged.
like that.
I don't know, that was an option.
So you'd rather every guy you've been with just break up with you over text?
I'd rather have him tell me than not tell me,
Right.
obviously.
You were living
Getting
together and
deeper
engaged.
issues right now. Deeper issues.
Also, though, I think it's kind of funny that he broke up over text message. Joe Jonas was also a text message breakupper, and he was also tied to Gigi Hadid, which I think is kind of funny. So
Can it be blamed if it's a trend?
Maybe it's a her problem. Who knows? Maybe it's a her problem, guys. Maybe it's not. All right, I'm just gonna move on. So soon, guys, it'll be acceptable to eat your favorite cookies for breakfast, as if I didn't already do that. So General Mills announced that it will be releasing Girl Scout cookie cereal. Fans will be able to grab a box of Thin Mints and Caramel Crunch to pour into their breakfast bowls starting this January. Taryn, will you be digging into a bowl of Girl Scout goodness? And if you will, follow up, what would your dream flavor be?
I am loyal to this because I'm telling the world right now, I was a Girl Scout for 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I got my silver award.
Bravo.
So, I mean, I'm going to be diving into this cereal. Preferably, I like the shortbreads. They're my favorite.
No one
Okay,
ever.
so you're
Wow.
alone on this one. I'm just going to put that out
The
there.
coconut one, I don't even remember the name.
Samoas?
The Samoas are great.
okay.
Why are you judging me? I was a Girl Scout for 11
You
years.
were the
brownie,
worst. You
okay?
definitely weren't good at selling cookies. That definitely wasn't your strong suit.
You're right. I came in last. We had a list, but that's not the point. I would definitely invest. How about you? Like, do you like Girl Scout cookies?
I love Girl Scout cookies. Actually,
The shortbread ones?
The
No.
shortbread, like they're good if you dip it in milk.
They're classically
Which
great.
may probably be good for cereal. Like
Okay,
you know,
if you
'cause
were
they
gonna
need
buy
another
one
element.
box though, what would you each get to buy one box right now, what would it be?
I thought universally Thin Mints, like everyone
Okay.
wanted.
In the freezer?
I hate Thin Mints.
No.
Oh, okay. I like them in the freezer.
I'm going with the Samoas because you guys judged me on shortbread.
Okay, good. Better
Okay.
answer.
Samoa's in the freezer, but I want to know, okay, so they say Thin Mint, so they make a Thin Mint cereal, in theory, right? How thin does that make you?
Not
The
thin at all.
thinnest, and I think it's great. I love it.
Okay.
I'm going to disagree.
All right, well, you're wrong because you said shortbreads were the best, so.
All right, our Oscar winner is clearly on her high horse today. Maybe let's take it down a notch a little bit. I don't know.
So guys, for the first time in Unpeeled history, Kanye is talking about someone other than himself. After hearing that both of Frank Ocean's albums are likely to be deemed ineligible for the 2017 Grammys due to the album's late release date in the year, Kanye has stated, quote, if his album's not nominated in no categories, I'm not showing up to the Grammys. Kate, what are your thoughts? Sounds like classic Kanye.
I'm going to put this out there once and for all. Waves don't die. All right? I love Kanye more than Kanye loves Kanye.
Wow.
Fade. He's on that ultralight beam. But in all seriousness, honestly, like, he could do whatever he wants. Like, he could tell us all that clothes are mandatory to be taken off. That didn't make sense. You can't wear clothes. Kanye could tell us that you can only eat Girl Scout cookie cereal. I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Anyone could
I'm
tell
his
me that.
beck and call.
Kanye said jump off the bridge. You're jumping off the bridge.
I'm already in the water.
Are you asking which bridge? Oh, you're already in the.
I'm already in the water.
Already in the water. What about you? How do we feel about Kanye?
I just feel like it's not true. Like I feel like he's totally gonna end up showing up. You know?
He's bluffing.
You think he is?
Would he
Because I
really
feel
miss
like this
it?
happens to a lot of albums. They get released late in the year. Like, it's not a snub at the artist. Like, they'll be in the 2018, which kind of stinks.
Yeah.
But like, is he?
Kanye's like complaining about a problem that's been around forever. Like, so Game of Thrones, their release date got pushed back for the newest season, which puts them out of the Emmy window. So they're in the same boat as Frank Ocean.
Just the way it works.
It's just the way it is.
There you go.
Just relax.
We'll call Kanye during the commercial break, guys. But when we come back, we'll talk about the cutest Halloween costumes of all time, aside from mine, of course. So stay with us, Unpeelers.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow.
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones
Don't even.
and explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
Welcome back, guys. So DJ Khaled hit a new major key. He and his fiance welcomed their new baby boy into the world this past week. Adorable, right? Well, what made the ordeal even more special was when he documented the entire birth on his Snapchat story for all 6 million of his followers to see. Jillian, if you opened up Snapchat and just saw that, what would you be thinking?
I saw it, and honestly, like, it made me kind of emotional. And it was also
Happy, like what kind of emotions?
First I was like, aw, and then I was like, what? And then his album was like low-key playing in the back.
Low-key?
High-key. It was high-key.
Like he was promoting his album at the same time, but he was like really, really sweet.
You liked the I love you son. You just threw out an I love you.
Yes,
And you really appreciated
yes,
that.
yes. The
I didn't have the
blast
same.
emojis.
I didn't have the same reaction.
Yeah,
I thought it
me
was a little
neither.
too personal for Snapchat.
I'm wondering, what's the fiance thinking? I mean, she's
He's
like,
not
you know,
thinking anything there.
she's pushing
Like,
a
hold my
child.
hand, maybe. I don't know.
She's pushing a child out, and then she's got her fiance being like, "Hold on, the 10 seconds are out, but let me just reload."
Major key.
He's
Hold
like,
on, the
"Wait, let me get the dog
contractions here."
filter."
It's amazing.
And the baby's
Oh,
coming out.
even the baby.
Swap
Yeah.
faces, guys. I don't know. Maybe it was creative.
It just seemed in poor taste.
Honestly, like, this is what our generation, I feel like, is coming to. I feel like this is going to become more common. As people in our generation start having children, I feel like this is going to be like, let's Snapchat it. Like, maybe just take that time for yourself.
He set the bar. He set the bar. Now we know we
There you
can.
go.
We know we can
So
do it.
we know what Taryn's going to be doing when she's giving birth, guys. So
I
Jasmine
can't wait to see it.
Tukes, guys, is one lucky angel. Victoria's Secret just announced that Jasmine will be wearing this year's fantasy bra during the December 5th fashion show. For those of you that don't know, the fantasy bra is the centerpiece of the Victoria's Secret fashion show. The bra is worth a whopping $3 million and is covered in emeralds and diamonds. It's absolutely flawless. I pretty much wait for this moment all year. Kate, what would you do to get a bra like this?
Oh my god. Honestly, I would do close to anything because think about what a $3 million bra would do for some knockers. I mean, it does amazing things for it. And I know you are a big fan of the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Huge fan.
Yeah, it's basically Christmas for you.
It is.
It comes right around Christmas.
I mean, it does. It really kicks off the holiday season right. I feel like I wait for it all year. Some people use it as a time that they get really sad. When they watch it, they're like, oh, that's not me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They, like,
honestly,
binge
I
eat.
use it to
Yeah.
celebrate. I'm like, good for them. I'm gonna eat my Ben & Jerry's here with my sweatpants and just feel great for them to feel that great. You know, I feel like that's what it's all about.
That's what you say through the tears.
Eat what they can't, you know? It's
Exactly,
kinda like that
you know?
whole- Right.
I'm doing it for them. Really, I think we're
Seriously.
just
And
doing
she
it.
looks great in the bra.
She really does.
What would you
does.
do for
Oh,
the $3
yeah.
million bra?
I can't think of many things that I wouldn't do.
Oh.
Honestly,
that's one
true.
way to say it. That's do people wear it how often? Like it just goes in a glass.
What happens to it
like
after?
there's no way.
It goes on a display.
Okay.
Alex,
Just like art. It's like a museum.
It is art. It
Alex
is
has
not
been
like
to
art.
see
It is art.
Alex has been to see it thrice.
You got tickets to
All
see
right,
it?
guys, I could talk about this all day, but we won't. But we'll talk about it later without you. So, of course, guys, it is our Halloween special. So here's our highly anticipated Halloween story. So NICU babies at a Kansas City hospital were given tiny personalized Halloween costumes, which included everything from superheroes to butterflies. And the parents were in for a treat too, and got a card with their child's footprints on it, as well as a hand-crocheted pumpkin. Honestly, beautiful. Taryn, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate the adorableness of this?
This is an 100. This is 100 out of 10. I don't even have a scale for that because this is the cutest crap I've ever seen. Seriously, my baby is wearing a cape before it can walk because I want this to be my baby. If you guys saw these, you see the butterfly? Like, the babies have no idea what's happening to them. They're just asleep.
They're just so
living their
little.
life.
They're like this big.
And they're some babies are the cutest when they're taken right out, and this just really accentuates something else to look at. So I think this is a great idea.
That's one of the ugly babies.
Distract them. Gives all the babies a chance.
Cover them up.
Gives all the babies a chance.
Gives every baby a chance to feel cute, you know?
And all the costumes were cute too. Like my parents put me in weird costumes.
Oh,
like
did
I was
they?
a really weird clown. Oh, you
Did they dress you today or?
Give it up to them. The gel hair.
Thank you. Honestly, my hair looks great, guys. But up next, we will take a look at Kate's pre-Halloween adventures, so stick around.
Taking care of a family member can lead to plenty of questions. Fortunately, there's a place to get the answers, for them and for you. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Welcome back, guys. So this week, our beautiful Kate Bernhardt hit up some SU hotspots for trick-or-treating fun. So let's take a look.
It's Halloween. Hey there, Unpeelers. Now, I decided to lose my dignity today and walk around for Halloween in a hot dog suit, and I wanted to go trick-or-treating to all the best places on campus. You want to come with me? First up is the Ernie Davis Gym. Let's see what they got. Trick-or-treat. Oh. Pre-workout. It's a beautiful fall day. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, ladies. Happy Halloween. Okay, faculty's up next. I can't wait to see what they have for me. Trick or treat! Oh. A coupon for a free meal. I'll take it. Let's go. Next up's Ernest Stevenson Bird Library. Let's see what they have. Trick or treat!
Hi!
Oh, what do you have?
Here's your C+ at best.
Thanks. Happy Halloween. The SI Newhouse School of Public Communications is up next. Trick or treat! Oh. An ego. I'll do a lot with that.
Bye, girls. Boo. Oh no, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! DJs is up next. Let's see what they have. My Dignity. Up last, we've got the Martin J. Whitman School. I hope they have something good. Trick or treat! Oh, a Microsoft Excel certification. Now I guess I can go be an accountant. What a great Halloween. Well, I hope you guys had as good of a Halloween as I did. For Syracuse Unpeeled's Halloween episode, I'm Kate Bernhardt.
Wow. I need to go trick-or-treating with you. I feel like you got a lot of great things. I also like the girl that almost got herself hit by a car to run away from you.
Oh, and let me just say that she initiated that. She kind of waved to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, Halloween, or Happy Halloween, and she just kind of stopped in mid-traffic.
Middle of the
Unsafe.
street.
Please don't do that. I don't recommend it.
Okay, so I'm sure that there's more places that we could be going. Where else could we go, and what kind of things can we expect to see there?
Well, you could go to Kraus Heinz. You know what they're giving out?
I don't.
Not free tuition.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'd love to get that.
You know what happens when you just go on the promenade?
They take your money. Probably.
That's exactly what they do.
They take your money. Well, that sounds right. Somebody got to pay the $6 million somehow.
You've obviously gone trick-or-treating there
Clearly,
before.
I go to Newhouse a little more often than I should, I feel like. They just keep giving me egos, and I'm like, my goodness, how many can a girl get?
Okay, calm down. You know what happens when you go to the physics building? You know what they give you?
I don't know.
A nap.
There you go. I was going to say, I feel like isn't the physics building where you fall every time you walk in? It's got like the step and you just trip every time.
Steps.
All right, so it wakes you up and then it puts you right down.
Yeah.
So guys, honestly, we got a lot of great things to trick or treat, and obviously it doesn't need to be Halloween to do it. I'll be out there, so hopefully I see you guys. And up next, I'll be sitting down with Zach Parnes, creator of Suns Talk Radio. So stay tuned, Unpeelers.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? It may be too late to check when you're on the road. Fortunately, you're on the couch. Don't think you know. Know you know.
Welcome back, guys. So tonight I have here, besides my beautiful trophy, with me the creator of the weekly podcast, Suns Talk Radio, Zach Parnes. So thank you for joining me, Zach.
Absolutely. Alex, happy to be here.
Awesome. So tell me how you got started with your podcast.
Yeah, it was kind of started almost out of frustration. So I actually created this after I worked for Sports Illustrated when I was 12 and 13 years old.
Wow.
Which was an awesome experience. They sent me the NFL draft in 2009, 2010. I had the best time with them ever. And, I kind of started it afterwards because I didn't have any work. What are you going to do at 14 years old? So I was like, might as well, give them my own go. So that's where it came from.
Wow. So you, at 14 years old, were like, man, I can't get a real job out here. And here we are, like, complaining going out of college.
Listen, this is what happens when you send a tape to Roger Goodell and he doesn't answer you. You get a little bit bitter. So naturally, I had to start the podcast.
So there you go. So how did you get, you were only 14 years old. How did you know what to do and what kind of steps did you take?
Well, you know, I heard about this website called Blog Talk Radio where you can start your own free podcast, not to advertise for them, but, you know, decided to go on there one day and start it all up, social media, whole 9 yards, and, you know, now I've come so far and over 2,000 follows on Twitter and Instagram and different places. So, you know, we're really, really happy with where we're heading right now.
Wow. So is it just you that works on the podcast, or do you have a team now?
No, I actually have a team. So I've worked, there's 15 kids who work on my individual podcast who work here for me. They're all SU students, which is great. And then I have a co-director. He's studying abroad in London right now, and he handles all the social media and business booking. So I do all the on-air stuff. I write all the shows and everything. So, but yeah, so we're a good little squad for sure.
So, and is it all sons?
Yeah,
So
all
are all
sons.
the kids that are on your team, are they all fans, or did you have to make them fans?
That is definitely a popular question, and I will tell you, none of them are Suns fans, besides myself and Nick, who's my co-director. So I've made them all fans, you know, a little bit over time, have them watching games and whatnot, keep me updated, and so it's working out for them, but I'm sure they get a little tired of me talking all Phoenix all the time. So
I mean, well, if they get tired of you talking all Phoenix all the time, then maybe they're not at the right podcast.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
They could be, and I'm sure I can put them in contact with some Wizards
With
guys
some
or some
other-
Knicks
yeah.
ones, you know, well, whatever, you know, fits their fancy.
Yeah,
so.
right? So why the Suns for you? 'Cause
Yes.
you're not from Phoenix.
No, I'm not. I'm from Maryland originally, was born in Pittsburgh. So I have absolutely no ties to Phoenix except for the fact that my uncle is from Phoenix and he's the lone NBA fan in my family. He got me into Steve Nash when they were really good. And it was actually really cool because it's kind of been like a whole circle of life here thing. I got to interview Steve Nash for the first time about 6 months ago. So that was really great. And it was kind of like, oh my God, like I've made it this far. It's ridiculous.
I was just gonna say, that's like, gotta be like the dream. So what was that like for you to like when you got to that point? I mean, you started when you were what, 12?
Yeah, you know, I mean, I've always said I've wanted to do this since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
And so for me to be able to take these steps and meet these people, you know, there's part of me that almost fangirls a little bit, you know? When you see an athlete like that, you're kind of very much enthralled to hear what they have to say.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, like, you also realize, hey, they're a human being too. They just happen to be, you know, 6'11".
Exceptionally good at this,
Exactly.
whatever.
That
So
as well.
what kind of things can people expect to get out of your podcast?
Sure. You know, every week we do a social media section. So I take Twitter questions, I take Facebook questions and all sorts of stuff. I'll banter with callers on air. I actually have people call in, which is a lot of fun. I have a great time with that.
So I'll call in.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do. But yeah, so do that. You know, we wrap up what the team has been doing for the past week, and then we look ahead and see what else is good. We talk league-wide news and maybe even a little bit of entertainment too, you know? I like to get a little pop culture here with it.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'll give you a call. All right, so before we go to the break,
Sure.
give me your website for the people.
Yeah, absolutely. So the website really quick is going to be www.blogtalkradio.com/Suns Talk Radio. And in the coming months, we're going to be rolling out a network with a bunch of other teams. So be sure to stay on the lookout for that. It's going to be called The Bounce. Get ready.
So you are getting it all ready for
yeah.
the people.
Oh, yes.
With all this team, you know, that they're not all Suns people, so you're just making all the work for them. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. Got to.
Love to hear it. All right, guys, so up next, Zach and I are going to be playing some spooky sports charades, so we'll see, and we'll be right back.
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it,
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got, or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Welcome back, guys. So right now, tonight, Zach and I will be playing a game of spooky sports charades. Spoiler alert, it's not actually going to be spooky, thank goodness. So either Zach or I will pick a card from this pile right here, and we'll have to act out the sport depicted on the card, and we'll have 10 seconds to do that before we switch off. Taryn's gonna be the counter downer, and she's gonna make a really obnoxious buzzing sound when the 10 seconds is up. When we get it right, we're gonna hit the buzzer. So let's just do this. Would you like to go first?
Sure,
All right.
absolutely. All right, we ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Golf.
Oh, gosh.
Boom. Start again. All right.
Skiing, ice skating.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Curling. What?
That was good.
I love curling.
I'm impressed.
I love
Good for you. Sweep the ice. Volleyball.
Guys.
Oh yes, that one was good.
Baseball.
Oh yeah.
All right.
What a horrible kick. You got to use the inside of your foot.
I know,
Soccer.
I'm sorry.
Soccer.
I was
Let's
shooting.
go. Let's go.
I was shooting. I'm sorry. What a terrible grunt, Mr. Tennis. What? You love it.
Come on, a beautiful tennis grunt. Everyone
what did you
has
guess
one.
Before?
Oh, skiing, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, gotta get hip to those snow sports. We live in it here.
Hard to count. Basketball.
Oh yeah, hoops.
Boom.
Let's get it. Phelps, swimming. Oh yeah.
Why am I here?
Why did I even buzz that?
Why
I
do
didn't
we
even know
need
if that was right.
Dancing?
What is that?
I'm sorry, dancing? Is that a sport? Jogging?
God.
Running? Track? I was like, what?
That was the Running Man! What?
No, I thought
you
you were
people
doing
aren't hip
dancing
to the
on
Running Man?
I know. Well, okay, now
Aren't you
have
all
to-
about pop culture
All right, I
here?
hope you know more sports because you're just going to start feeding them to us.
Right now?
Right now.
Right now?
All right, go.
Go.
Here, wait.
One.
Okay. This is 2 parts.
Oh.
That's like breaststroke. What the?
You're not getting
Volleyball, bocce.
You're not getting this.
No.
You're not getting it.
What was it?
Water polo.
Water polo. Oh, that's a great sport, actually.
All right, there you
Have
go.
some
Feed
friends
him one
on the water
now.
polo
That's-
team.
She's making it more interesting.
Okay.
Horseback riding.
There
Oh,
he
yeah,
goes.
you have that one.
I was just going to say,
I'm
give it
clearly
to
the better
I've
actor
ridden
here.
horses my whole life,
Oh,
so.
clearly. Lacrosse. Oh yeah, sister plays lacrosse. Fun fact.
All right, last one. Field hockey.
Hey!
You know what? Let's do another one. Let's
Get it.
Come on, give it to me. Give it to me.
One more.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Are you kidding?
Okay.
No. Oh, wrestling. I wrestled. There we go. We got it. I saw the shot. That was good.
You saw the shot. It was good. Incredible. It was not just good. It was great. That's what I got this trophy for, guys. Zach,
Well,
thank
you missed out on it 5
Honestly,
times before.
Guys, incredible game. Have a safe and happy Halloween weekend. Make good choices. And if you're looking for an ego, go to Newhouse. Guys, really well done. Honestly, really well done.
Thank you.